Respected students, so this is our subscriber mock number 2, second interview. So we are going to start. So are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay, ठीक है. So can you introduce yourself in detail? So in detail means tell me about your uh, past experience, project, about your personality, hobbies, everything you can tell me. Please tell me in detail.
Sure, sure. So, good evening, sir, and thank you for this opportunity to be here for the interview and accepting my invite. So, my name is Mayur. I am graduate in computer engineering. I have also completed polytechnic diploma in computer science. So, initially, I started my career with Amazon, where I was in a support role. And after working near about 2.5 years in support role, then I switched to workflow analyst role in Amazon only. Uh, then after working 4.5 years at Amazon, I looked for a better opportunity for career enhancement, and I got opportunity to work with my current company. So discussing about Power BI. My total experience is 5 years, and relevant is 2.5 plus years. So in my current experience, I have understanding on data modeling, tax calculation, and designing dashboards, reports, and this is a small introduction about myself. And if coming to the project I have designed is one of my projects name is it was customer service domain project, and in the customer service data analysis dashboard and project, I had an opportunity to develop a Power BI solution. Which is aimed to analyze and improving the performance of the customer service team at Amazon for the North America region. This involved gathering requirements from the stakeholders, understanding the key performance indicators such as call resolution time, customer satisfaction scores, and designing dashboard that provide actionable insights to the team. And the challenges, one of the main challenge that I faced was identifying trends and patterns in customer inquiries and call volumes. So to address this, we with the team, I was a part of the team with the team members. Uh, we use Power BI's modeling capabilities and data for data aggregation and analyzing the large data set.
Okay,
This allows,
got
this
it.
is mhm.
Yes, yes.
This is about my project.
Yes, 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 got it. So you said about aggregation. So what is your understanding about group by?
Group by is like which is used to group the data on specific category. Like if we have data about all customer data and city related. Also, they have some cities. And if you want to group the data according to cities, then we can use group by there and group it according to city, and we can see the city wise.
No, but what exactly it will do in group by? What exactly it will do? Can you
Uh,
give an example, basic example from your side?
uh, yes, in group by we can say we can reduce the number of rows in the outcome using group by. So as it is,
Okay,
uh,
number of rows will be reduced, no doubt, but what calculation it will do?
uh, it will we can also after group by we can also count averaging.
Exactly,
We can do
exactly.
that.
Count
So
averaging, we can do that. Okay.
type
So,
of
as
calculation will
in
be
your
there.
resume, so
Hmm.
in your resume, you are Microsoft certified PL 300.
Yes,
So, when you have passed that exam,
I passed this exam last month.
last month, and if you are comfortable, can you tell me the score?
Score is 710, something like that.
Okay, great. So then why didn't you mention this thing in your introduction? Tell directly that you are Microsoft certified Power BI developer.
Yes, sure. I forgot about that.
And second thing also, while starting the introduction, you said sir. So see, when we work in IT industry, there is nothing known as sir, ma'am. In IT industry, the culture which is followed is directly we take the first name of the front person. So don't
Yeah,
use
sure.
even sir and ma'am to anyone, no matter if he's CEO or anything. Directly use first name. Okay. So the
Yeah, sure.
second question was, what was your connectivity mode in your project?
My connectivity mode was import, as the data set was not that like means it was near below 1 GB of data, so it was in import mode, and also we wanted to use calculations like time intelligence functions. So it was in import mode, and also import mode is the most efficient and most which is which as Power BI has the cache of data, or everything is in everything. Total data is in Power BI engine, so it allows to it gives us more opportunity and more options to work on. And also about the if you ask about the schema we used was star schema for best performance.
Okay, star schema. How many tables were there?
There were four to five tables, was dimension tables, and one fact table.
Can you name the tables, dimension tables name and some of the column names, attributes, what were there in that?
The column names like the customer name, contact ID, then yes, no count, yes and no for that means if any customer takes get the survey, then there will be some questions thrown towards customer to take survey after every contact. So customer can rate like in stars, how many stars to specific means like behavior assistant, the chat assistant behavior, and like that. So those data was there, like yes and no. And if customer contact within 48 hours, then it will be like repeated contact, yes or no. This type of columns was there.
Okay, ठीक है. So this yes and no column, it has came from backend or you have created from your own in Power Query, conditional column or custom column?
It was from backend.
Backend, okay. So you said that you have used time intelligence DAX function. So tell me the difference between dateadd, edate, and eomo.
Date function is like um, uh, calculating date related or the date related calculation we can do using date. Uh, like when we want to specify, it will be like give the date between or
Okay,
uh,
today's date is 30th March. If you do plus 1 month, what will be date there with the help of dateadd?
uh, plus 1 month. It will take as per the month. It will give next month's date,
No, what date it will give?
exact date.
Today is 30th, sorry, 30th March. Dateadd plus 1 month you have done. What date it will give?
Okay, date for like syntax will be like dated. That is, it will take date and then we give it take parameter as like days, and then we have to give the interval day, month, like that. So
Okay,
according,
for example, today's date is 11th of March. If EO month you do, what it will do?
it will give us end date of that month.
Tell me now. Tell me the answer.
Uh, Sorry, can you repeat?
Today is 11th March. You have used EO month.
Mm-hmm.
What exact date it will give there?
Okay. EO month. EO month. I'm sorry, I'm not able to recall. about your month.
Okay, and e-date, you know?
Yes, EDIT, EDIT is like uh, EDIT. EDIT will be like mm,
Okay, no issues. We will take one backend question about database and all this. Do you know what is the difference between source table and target table?
sorry.
What is the difference between source table and target table?
Source table is like from where we are getting the data, and target is where we are where we are posting that doing after taking some action where we are um, like showing the data.
Okay. Let's assume that, for example, you have made one dashboard, okay, and you have calculated revenue, sales,
Mhm.
everything. Okay, for example, your total sale is 50,000. So, how do you know that the 50,000 sales, total sales, what you have derived in Power BI is correct? What steps you or your team used to do to validate that?
In that case, we should like if source is SQL, then we can fire the queries on SQL by doing some type of calculation where we have which we have implemented in Power BI, and this way we can validate. Usually, we used to source data verification. Like first we verify that find same calculation at source level, and then it compare it with the result which we got on Power BI dashboard. So this will be the approach.
Okay, so one more question additional to that. You said that you will write query in SQL and check the number between SQL and Power BI, correct?
Correct.
So now you said that your modeling had it was star schema and there were five tables where four were dimension, one were uh, fact. So while writing query, have you used joins or only one line query you have used select star from like this?
In that case, we need to use join as per the requirement. Suppose the data we want to show which is at source level, which is from different table, then we must use join there to do the calculation.
Okay, so and what you used to fetch means like store procedure, views, or means how you used to connect your SQL with Power BI.
I actually store procedure we can also do. Usually we use select like whatever the columns we want to fetch from table names, and then joining the tables.
So
So
views were made or directly table you used to fetch.
yeah, we can also use our sort procedure. But I haven't worked on views and sort procedure a lot.
Okay, so you
I
said
work
that you have used views.
view no select and yeah, select is mostly used. Normal select and subqueries or if needed only and joins. We can also do that. Means we can also use views or stored procedures to
Okay, so
do that.
now adding to views, then how many times schedule refresh used to happen in your project?
Uh, it was 8 times in a day for pro
In
count.
your project, I'm asking.
Uh, it was yeah 8 times.
All 8 times. And what was the means data volume or how client used to send the files?
Files was there in the SQL server. In
No, how
import.
client used to send that? SQL
Uh,
Azure Blob Storage, though later on we dumped into it, but how client
mhm.
used to send the files to you?
Uh, it was internal project, and we were using directly the source data. Are you asking about the source data or in service?
No, no, I am asking that
Only
for
for scheduling. Scheduling purpose, we implemented gateway. Gateway was set up by the team.
no, gateway, everything is fine, no doubt. If schedule refresh is happening, then gateway will be there. But how client used to send the incremental data, or how you used to get the incremental data, newly add data? Your data load was on weekly basis or on daily basis?
Data load was on daily basis,
Okay.
and it was directly getting loaded to the server, SQL server, and as gateway was set up, so it was taking automatically the refresh data.
ठीक है, okay. We can proceed to next question. So just tell me that you had work on schedule refresh, you said.
Yeah.
So if schedule refresh gets fail, what are the two, three primary reasons for that?
Sorry, your
What
voice.
are the common reasons? If schedule
Uh,
refresh gets failed, what are the common reasons for that? Or schedule refresh or manual refresh? Any refresh if it gets fail, what are the common reasons for that in Power BI service?
Common results after getting failed.
No, no, reason.
Common reasons.
Hmm.
Common reasons is like sometimes if server is not active, sometimes the issue in scheduled gateway, sometimes gateway issue or this type of issues will be there.
Okay, have you worked on toggle buttons?
Toggle button in Power BI.
Hmm.
No, I haven't used toggle buttons as of yet.
So then, for example, if I will give you one scenario, you have
Mhm.
created one report, okay,
Mhm.
and that report has 3 to 4 pages now, okay, and you have published it, you have sent that link to client. So now client has to go on that page one, page two, page three, page four every time and click on that. So he is going landing to different page. So
Mhm.
what approach you will do to avoid his hard work or anything?
From one page, if you want to go to any page, then there should be an option to jump to that page, right?
No, one report is there and you have created like 20, 25 visuals and it took
Mhm.
4 pages, four
Mhm.
pages into it. So every time he has to click on page number one, page number two, page number three, page number four, like this.
Mhm.
He has to hover his mouse at the down and then he has to click there every time.
Yes, sir.
So look and feel wise also it is not good, and client has to do so much of hard work, we can say. So what you will do there?
In that case, we can use buttons, and in action we can say to page navigation on the page we want. This way we can do that.
Okay, so button you will keep on that page number one and it can land to two, three. It
Yes,
can give action. So
yes,
for
yes.
example, if he is on page number four and again he wants to come to page number one. In that case,
Then again, we can use means we can keep buttons on that page also to return.
okay, before publishing Power BI report
Mm-hmm.
related to only slicer, what
Mm-hmm.
things you should take into consideration? Only related to slicer, I am asking, not other visuals.
Related to slicer, we should not select any slicer before publishing. If we do that, then in that case, what we'll do, when the um, client see the report, then he will see only filtered, means selected, with selected filter we have there in slicer. So we should not select any slicer before publishing, according to me, I think.
Okay, we are having two columns, account name, account number.
Mhm.
Okay, and clients want to see that together, both columns. Okay, we are
Mhm.
having two columns, account name and account number, and we are passing that in our table visual. Two separate columns are there. clients want to see that together. What you will do now? Tell me two, three ways from which you can do that.
Okay, like the client have two columns and he want to see all of them together in one table visual.
We are having two columns. Account name separate column, account number separate column. ठीक है?
Mhm.
We have passed that in our table visual, where two separate columns are visible, are shown. And he wants that to see that together properly, not into two separate columns.
Together in the sense
For
in
example, if Virat and Kohli are in two different columns, Yuvraj Singh is in two different columns. Then if you want to see that together, Virat Kohli or Yuvraj Singh, what you will do?
in single column, right?
Single.
Okay. In that case, we can merge those column. My first approach will be like merging those column into single column in Power Query, very also.
Okay.
Or we can use concatenate function to show them in a single visual.
Okay. So in Power Query, you will merge that column. First thing. Second thing from which you can do.
Concatenating using using dash function, we can concat those two and display in single column.
Okay, with DAX concatenate DAX, you can do it. Okay, so
Yeah.
but what is happening now that Virat dash Kohli has came
Mm-hmm.
with account name and account name and then dash account number. Everything has came. Let's assume that you don't have data only for any single record. So in that row or in that cell, what it is showing? It is showing complete blank, but that in between dash which was there, that is showing now client.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not looking good. So what you will do in this case? How will you, one hint I will give. How will you modify that DAX?
Mm-hmm. So we don't want to show the dash in between.
No, we want to show the dash, but if the records are only not there, if the records are there, then we want to show that DAX, dash, sorry. It is looking good. But if records are not there and if it is completely blank na, then only that dash is showing in that particular line, which is not looking good.
Okay, we want to show space in both the column names, both the names, data in both column, the first
No.
column. Uh,
Are you
Sorry,
getting question or not? Tell me once.
I think I haven't got correctly. Can you repeat once?
Okay. Our two records were there. First column was first name, second column was last name. In
Hmm.
first name, Virat was there. In last name, Kohli was there.
Hmm.
Yuvraj was there. Singh was there. Then what we did? We concatenate. We merged that. Virat, Kohli, Yuvraj Singh, it became.
Mhm.
But by default in real time data, when account name, account numbers are merged, that time in between one dash is there.
Mhm.
So that when client will see, he can see it properly. ठीक है. Now how our right now how our data is Virat dash Kohli Yuvraj dash Singh. So let's
Mhm.
assume that one of the record is there where first name last name is missing or data has not came for that date 30
Mhm.
March 31 March. So complete blank it is showing, but that in between dash it is showing Virat is blank, Kohli everything is blank, but that in between dash is showing, which is not looking good.
Okay.
This is a
Then
real time scenario which I have faced with US
uh,
client.
uh, we can try. We can use replace value or replace dash in at source level by uh, or the blank if it is blank if blank function is also there. I actually haven't came across same scenario, so I'm not very sure right now.
You haven't came under this scenario, but somewhere 50% you tried to answer. That was good. Okay, my next question is, uh, can you tell me about calendar dim table in detail? How you have created or whether you have created separate calendar dim table?
Calendar team table was created was in the Power Query itself. So using Power Query, there was date table available, and also if we wanted other columns, then using in the Power Query editor, after when we select on date column, then we in add column we can get there is a what say date we can create start date, month name, day name, like that, and this way we added the
Can you
other.
tell me orally how to write DAX for? I want to calculate from this calendar dim table only. I want to calculate weekend and
Okay.
weekdays. Okay, I am having date column. From that, you have to make one new column and find the records which are on weekend days or weekdays. How you will write that DAX? Tell me orally only, and then we can switch to SQL questions.
Yes, calendar for creating calendar using if you want to use first of all I'll tell you about if you want to use if there is no date table separately available and you wanted to do using DAX function, then calendar auto is the function which will take minimum and maximum date and it will give us the one column table for all date. So this is for calendar auto. And if you want to find weekday for or anything using calendar uh, like see, what you wanted to find a week number or weekday, right?
No, no, weekday or weekend.
Okay, weekday or weekend.
For example,
Um,
30th March is there, then whether that 30th March is falling under weekday or weekends.
mm, a weekday function we have in DAX, like weekday will give us the weekdays,
So
and
your client was Indian or foreign?
it was foreign,
Which country?
USA.
USA. So you have calculated time intelligence DAX function also. So what is the fiscal year in USA?
Fiscal year in USA is October, uh, uh, October. Yeah, it is October to 31st November, 30 November. No, 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 not November. September will be the fiscal year for USA.
And from USA, from where your client was in USA exactly? Which time zone or at what time your meetings were there with client? Tell me Indian times.
It was in the 7 p.m. in the in at 7 p.m. in the Indian
So
time.
you used to connect with client how many times a week or month? Personally, I'm asking about you, not your team or manager. You are.
Personal, we as it was internal project, so it was leadership team from our organization only was there, and I was working as a junior Power BI developer. Uh, so there I was in the team team calls, but there was no a one-to-one communication with the client and me. But I was in, whenever if they ask, we used to stay in the call, and whenever we wanted to discuss, then whenever they want any input from our side, they ask, then we used to give the answer. Otherwise, we were the audience in that call, and manager was the active.
So we have already completed 30 minutes. Our interview was scheduled for 30 minutes, but are you available for next 5 to 10 minutes?
Yes, yes, sure, no problem.
Even let's proceed my meeting for DAX later, but I want to ask SQL questions also. So we have done with Power BI questions. Now let's
Okay.
move to SQL questions. So you are having one table and you have to find the names which are starting with V. Okay,
Okay. We can use their. one what say like operator we can use, and like operator will give us the all the names in that column. So query will be like select that column name from table name, like we want starting from which name, what letter there in starting.
V
E.
for Vinayak.
So then we can give like E and percent.
Tell me na properly, please. Whole query,
Okay.
in short.
It will be like select start from employee where name like in single quote E percent sign, and it will give us the
What
all
is
name
the
starting.
second type of normalization?
Second type of normalization. Can you repeat once? Second type of normalization in the sense like dividing that normalizing the table.
Do you know what is normalization, types of normalization?
Yes, normalization is like instead of keeping all data in single table, we can decompose the table for
No, in that normalization, there are types of normalization. So in that only, I want to know what is the second type of normalization from you.
so first of all, normalization is used to reducing the redundancy. Like that in second normal form, we want it is in first normal form. Is the first what's say first prerequisite, and uh, like columns in that second normal form will be functional and will be dependent on the primary key also.
Okay, so how much you will rate yourself into data concepts out of 10?
I would rate myself 6.5.
6.5. Okay, so do you know what is landing, data vault, staging? Anything have you heard? Raw.
No, actually, no. I am not aware about these things. Not came across such as of now. But yes, I will certainly look after this interview.
ठीक है. Do you know what is case-when function in SQL?
Yes, case when is like when we wanted to a condition we wanted to give means add some conditional logic in the query, then we can use it. Like it allows us to evaluate a condition and return different values based on that condition. So like case when if you want to when you want to if there is some condition like case then condition and then what will be the result. This way we can do, and in last part if all the condition not satisfied then we can also give their else result. So this is for this
Okay,
purpose case
do you
when
know
we
what is
use.
difference between where and heavy?
Uh, where and having where will be used for both are filter function actually filter clause, but where where will be like first um, where gives us there will be used in simple or the simple query, but when there is grouping or some function used, then we can use having clause.
Do you know what
So
is performance optimization?
yes, I know.
What is the meaning of that and how you use that performance optimization in your SQL?
Performance optimization in SQL.
Yes, in SQL, not in Power BI.
Okay, okay. So performance optimization in SQL Server, we have that. option available, like what varies and which has taken how much time. It will show results on that basis. Is like first of all, you can say that performance optimization we used in like for improving the performance. So for performance optimization. Or to find any details, if you have many roles there, to make it simple to the like in the books, if we have index page at the start, which will help us to go to that specific page directly. The same way we can use indexing so that SQL don't have to find all the rows in the table. Instead, you can use index to go to that can we use like
Your Power BI reports contain how many pages?
4 or 5 pages.
Okay, can you name two, three name of that pages?
Yes, like first one is overview where all the most important KPI were displayed. Another is manager wise details, group manager wise details. Third one is third page was for team manager and also region wise details for one of the
Okay,
page.
how many workspaces you had?
Workspaces.
Huh?
We had one is my workspace, that is personal, and one
Not
is
personal,
development,
workspaces I'm asking.
development, then testing, and one is production. So first when we developed the project, it was in first workspace, development workspace or developer workspace, where I had contributor access, where we used to publish the report after doing the work. And uh, for next for further step, I have had no access, so others are used by tester and further admins and managers.
Okay, so we are done with our interview from my side, but still, I'm giving you 1 minute of freedom related to SQL. So whatever if I missed to ask related to SQL, and if you know anything additional related to SQL, please tell me.
Mm, about SQL.
Huh, whatever you knew.
Okay, like using SQL.
Yes.
Uh, So SQL is like a structured query language, which is mostly structured query language or most powerful database language we have, and SQL is like base for all data related. So SQL allows us to interact with database by performing tasks such as like inserting records, updating, or finding. As a Power BI developer, we don't have don't means we don't need to insert update the records at source, but we use mostly work on querying the data from
Okay.
the
Which one is bigger, database or data lake?
data lake is bigger, as data lake contains uh, data from various sources. So data lake is bigger. So it is like a repository which allows to store us uh, data, like relational database can store data in.
Okay, so your photo I'm able to see here. So
Mhm.
that will come under structured data, semi-structured data, or unstructured data.
Mm, a photo it's like I think. It is unstructured data if there is no metadata available about that photo.
Okay, good. And one last question I would ask is, who is your favorite politician, actor, or sports person, or anything? Your favorite childhood crush or anything, whatever,
Uh,
or public personality which you like.
yeah. So uh, I don't actually watch. I'm not that much interested in watching matches, cricket match and all. But yes, I do watch comedy videos or the comedy serials like
My
Marathi
question is
comedy.
that
I like
any public personality who is
public
alive or
personality.
not alive, who you like the most, or who is your idol like this? In that case, I'm asking.
Right now, uh, PM Modi, I do like.
Who?
He's why I like him is for the innovative. Even though he's a politician, but he is also engaged in multiple things like extraordinary or the extra curricular things for him, like meeting with different people or different last or the I think yesterday or day after yesterday.
Hello.
Hello, I'm audible.
I didn't hear. Whose name you took? PM Modi.
Yes,
Okay, I've got it. Now my question is that while introducing yourself, you said that you were working in support or something. Okay. And you said that you used to like data and all those things and visualization, everything. That's the reason why you got migrated, converted to data industry, visualization developer you became, correct?
yes.
You like numbers. So, in terms of Narendra Modi, can you explain Narendra Modi's life in 3 to 5 lines in terms of data and numbers? That's it. Only data and
Uh,
numbers.
Data and numbers
Five
like.
lines about Narendra Modi. He's your idol, na? You like it.
Yeah, I like him because his personality. He is focused on not only focused on politics, but also he tried to uh, engage with each and every type of
Now,
communities. Like
my question is, explain me about Narendra Modi in 5 lines in terms of data numbers. When you are saying about personality, where is the number there? There is no number, na? Data, I want data, numbers.
mm,
If you are
uh,
not able to answer, na, tell me, I will answer it, not an issue. But these types of questions are asked in product-based companies.
okay, okay,
Especially you were in Amazon, na?
yeah.
That's the reason why I asked you this question. So are you able to answer or shall I go forward?
I will. I will.
You try, you try. I will answer
I
this
will try.
simultaneously.
So, like what he did, and we should have some numbers about like in your question you are asking like how much vote he got, type of numbers. So,
Exactly. Now you are going correct. Data numbers, I just want 5 lines, 3 to 5 lines about him in data and numbers. That's it.
mhm. Yes, the Modi, Narendra Modi began Prime Minister of India in 2014 with the with the highest voted or the with the with BJP who got maximum votes uh, and Modi ji got selected as a prime minister. So and he started the term on I think after 2 months he got elected and he was the significant majority in 2018, securing highest number of seats. I'm not aware of exact number, but out of 450 or something Lok Sabha seat, he secured near about 300 or between 250 to 300 seats uh, in Parliament, Lok Sabha election, we can say.
Okay, okay,
And
okay. Got it.
also, if about economic growth, we can say the growth, economic growth after Modi ji got selected was better. And also the growth was between I think 6 to 7%. Or
Okay, okay.
for some period it was higher. And also after Modi ji got selected again, and the Nitin Gadkari ji working on the roads under his guidance, and the road construction was uh, uh, done on a very large basis. Means its infrastructure was also good. Infrastructure
Got it,
development
got it,
was
got
very
it,
good.
got it. That's why
And
our video is got extended more than 45 minutes. No issues. But you tried to answer this question, and when I will upload answers video for it, make sure to even I will explain how to answer these types of questions. And
sure,
even
sure.
we got to know that whom you are going to vote in upcoming elections also. That was
Yeah.
very interesting. But overall, it was an engaging mock interview with you. You tried to answer the question. Some of the basic questions were where you missed, but some of the questions you really tried well. The most important was that throughout the interview, 45 minutes interview, keeping engaging with the panelist is very big thing. Okay,
Yes.
so overall it was good, I would say.
Okay,
Any
thank
questions
you.
you are having for me, or shall we close the interview?
Uh, if yes, if it is not in the recording, I would like to ask any
No, no.
suggestion or inputs that you can share to me, which will help me to.
Recording is still going on. I will tell you input also. Our viewers will also understand. While
Yeah,
speaking English now, this was happening many times, which
yeah, yeah.
interview panelist will notice. Okay, and when you are not confident about answering anything now, so
Mhm.
make sure you are directly telling that I have not faced this scenario, but don't give wrong answers. One or two answers. See, if 20 questions are asked, you must be able to answer 15 to 16 question. This is what ratio is needed out of 20 questions, 15 to 16. And if you don't know any question, directly say, I don't know, I haven't faced this scenario. But don't give wrong answers. One or two wrong answers are acceptable. But somewhere when we were speaking on that Power BI service now, somewhere I thought that you are completely giving blindly answers. And it was clearly noticeable, which is not a good sign. But
Yes.
overall, it was good. Even I take real-time interviews. There are many students or candidates who are not able to be engaged for 30 to 45 minutes, and you were easily we means we were engaged or completely. It was not an interview; it was like an interaction with
This,
you. That
yeah.
was the best part. And I was at the end also. I have changed completely domain. Like we went to your favorite politician and all those things. Still, it was good also, no doubt.
Yes, yes, and
Okay.
thank you so much for the inputs. Yes, I also when I also recorded some of my interviews and tried to
Yeah, yeah,
uh, get listen it again so that we get some what we are doing wrong. So yes,
yeah.
I have that habit of taking pause. So
Improving. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Keep improving. No issues.
I will try give my best to improve it and
Yeah, yeah.
practice on it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.